Hello everybody, this is your Chippewa Valley School Board Trustee, Robert Wojtowicz. Well, we just got out of the June 9th, 2025 meeting. It was pretty much what I thought. Let me look at here. GSAB 54 resolution. I did have to vote no on that. It was something that I just didn't have the information. I wasn't confident for a yes vote. The superintendent lawsuit resolution on spiking, again, I did make a comment. I did have to vote no on that one too. I'm not confident that we didn't do any spiking. Okay, they didn't get me any information. There's a couple things that I have questioned in the past that could be a problem. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But I've asked about them and I didn't get any information on it. So I'm not confident that we didn't do any spiking, even though legally we might not have. It might have been done other ways. I don't know. So I voted no on that. We did bring up a couple of our staff had to get moved around. And Monica did read a opinion on that. I agreed. I do agree that staff does get moved around a lot. In all districts, it's just a common thing. You have to move staff around. But I did say that I thought this one was a little bit to the extreme. And I believe one of them was we were moving a gym teacher to a second grade class. He did have the qualifications, and it is something he can move up to, but it did seem like it might be a little extreme. There was other information on there that I'm not sure. I had different people telling me different things. One, a couple emails were saying he had 16 years. Somebody else said, well, no, he only had 4 years in our district. He had 16 years total. I don't know. All I did is I did tell everybody that I felt that I hope they did look for different ways to do things. And in the future, maybe if we had a different way to try and figure this out, instead of going to an extreme like this. But let's face it, every school district has it. Teachers, staff, they get moved around. And there's not a whole lot you can do about it. So we did go about that. I did just mention that we did have our two largest graduations here yesterday, and we graduated about 1,200 kids, students, graduates, whatever, which is amazing. That's larger than many school districts, even though we are the 6th largest school district in Michigan. We have the 1st and 3rd largest high schools, and we have another high school, but that's not up there in the top. So we did do that, and they went off really nice. So I did thank the students. I thanked all students for just putting in and getting over another year, because we have a day and a half left, and then everybody's out of school for the summer. And on top of it, our staff did put together the graduations, and they went really nice. This year I don't think we had any problems. The weather even held out on us, and they didn't have anything to do with that. The evaluation, I did just let people know. I had to make the comment that it wasn't a unanimous vote. The system we used gave him an effective, our superintendent, Ron Roberts, the system we used gave him an effective. It wasn't because the full board unanimously voted for an effective. It is common. Unfortunately, I don't think it's right. Our system was written by one of our district attorneys firms. I don't know if that's correct or not. If that's right, that is correct. They did write it, but I'm not sure if that's the way it's supposed to be done. But anyhow, those are a couple things that happened tonight, and a couple speakers. Anyhow, congratulations to all of our students finishing off another school year. We have 1.5 days left until summer. Congratulations to all of our graduating seniors. You're going to move on and have a great success. Congratulations to our staff for putting together graduations and getting it through another year. And if anybody sees me out there, please come up and say hello. I would love to say hello back and find out what's on your mind. Have a great evening.